gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. They've got Chris Middleton. Johnson is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Buchanan in at the 1 spot.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And Detroit has possession. It's a 5-point game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. This one for 3, and again, New York hits a triple.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here the step back. Lopez with the block. Katsatsul. And a fast break now for New York. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's the screen. Here's Patsatsuyu, and that one's good. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. New York's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. No good from T. On defense, New York. 6-point lead. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
The pass to Middleton. No good. And New York the other way now. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hits got that one from T. T's got 12.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now here's Drummond. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond working against Lopez. And it's Drummond missing. Here's New York. They're on a 16-4 run. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. And again, New York with the triple.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
6.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through T. He's the guy they typically depend on to spark their scoring attack. And from what Coach was saying, that's going to hold true again here. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lynn. T covered by Agenza. Knocked loose.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
There's a good screen. Crowder with it. To stop the run. They get the rebound. It's blocked. Here's Agenza. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Rozier, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Rebounded by Capella.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
1:04 left to play in the first. To the middle. They set the pick. Here's Crowder. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pistons trail by 11. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Get that.
And New York making a change here. Azili's checked in. .27 seconds left to play here in the first. Another steal. Cuts off the pass. Here's Rozier. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Checking in for Knicks, Aaron Aflalo. Patty Mills.
Here's Rozier. The feed now to Ajinça. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks out front. They're up by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league from going undrafted up.
I wasn't sure.
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lin has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lin.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
T in at point guard. Aflalo is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Mills in at the 2 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with.
This coming, I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
T the pass to Porzingis. The tray. The rebound by Johnson. Pistons trail by 13. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He had 52 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, he's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Scoring leaders.
Quit being so
Freak
soft.
number 1. A different look for New York. Robin Lopez is checked in for Festus Ezeli. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Patty Mills. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Middleton the pass to Buchanan. And Drummond kicks to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Can't connect from 13 feet out. New York leading by 15. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's T. And again, New York with the triple.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Johnson the screen, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. KJ McDaniels is checked in for New York.
Detroit ball. Substitution for the Knicks. KJ McDaniels.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Carmelo, I know that...
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Johnson. Chris Middleton is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Buchanan in at point. That three off the mark. New York leading by 17. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Anthony. That three off the mark. Detroit with the ball. Passes it to Buchanan. There's a screen. Feeds it to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Patsatsuyu. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. T's got his third rebound on the night. Lets it go with the three. New York, no good that time either.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Drummond a screen. Six on the shot clock. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Drummond's got the first basket of the second half here for the Pistons. Pass to Porzingis. Goes up the baseline, and he connects with the jumper. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And now the Knicks on the break.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Now the dish to Drummond. There's the pass to Buchanan. Drummond a screen. Johnson outside. He kicks to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Drummond's got 6. The Knicks leading by 17. With the floater, the shot's good from T.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Both Loose, and they're running.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the inside. Pass to Porzingis. Unloads from 13. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
That's good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Pulls it up. That's short by 21. Kicks to Drummond. Here's Middleton. Again, the Pistons score. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. We've got 1:48 left in the third. No good from T. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. He's got a clear path. He lobs it up. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Stay down.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Porzingis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for McDaniels.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Pistons trail by 20. Middleton dishes to Drummond. In the corner, Crowder with it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Crowder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's T. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Knicks lead by 20. Poke loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Ahead. And a wide open look for Lin. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand on things.
And Middleton kicks to Crowder. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. He feeds it to Drummond. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shots good by Middleton.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's T. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And, guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
Yeah, and as the officials look on, the footage relayed to them by the NBA's replay center in Secaucus, the process getting better and faster over the years.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. Detroit's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Knicks, T. He's in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Jeremy Lin, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. The Pistons shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Dishes it to Capella. There's the feed to Ajinça. Crowder with it. Now Anthony defending. Crowder, the pass to Caldwell Pope. He kicks to Ajinça. The rebound by T. Fades, and the Knicks good for 2.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And pushing it up, here's New York. Anthony with the bucket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Capella dishes to Crowder. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run. Pistons keep it alive. Crowder, the pass to Buchanan. There's the pick. And a fast break now for New York. Up the floor. Here's T. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. T's got 42 in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Goes up at the stripe. Offensive rebound. Ajinça. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
No good from T. Pistons have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Feeds it to Crowder. Another 3 for Detroit.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
They set the screen. Here's T. The second chance effort. And that one's good. T's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
He's got a clear path, moving it up. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. T's got 46 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And they're able to recover. That shot wide open. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for T. 46 points and a ridiculous number of steals. The fourth quarter he's got going right now has been excellent.
And he's really playing with some incredible enthusiasm.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Mazzili's checked in for Porzingis. Laverne comes in for Anthony. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Mills in for Jeremy Lin. Pass to Holmes. Here's Rozier. Capella kicks to Middleton. And the pass to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Lets it go from the wing. The shot's good from T. T's got 50 points.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Knicks.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark's fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for T. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Rozier. Here's the dish to Jones. Buries it from about 10 feet away. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Capella dishes to Jones. Pass to Rozier. For the 3. Count that one.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. It would have been really easy to pack it in.
Jeremy Lin.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a great evening, everybody.